little food and only the clothes on their backs, Shackleton's band crossed the 23 miles of South Georgia in 38 hours. Our intention is to remain for 10 days in the region of the high peaks, and our equipment and provisions make our climbing a misery. The Heaney Glacier is 6 miles long, and technological advantages neither shorten the distance nor significantly lighten the load. And our objective sits perched high above us, 7,725 foot Mount Nordenskjold. At last, Nordenskjold rises directly above us, and we select a spot to establish base camp. We'll erect the tents, build walls of snow, and hope that we're sufficiently protected from the wind that's certain to come in the night. After a long night of wind and cold, morning's warmth is rejuvenating. Today might only be a day of reconnaissance. On the other hand, if we find Nordenskjold to be climbable, we might never get another chance. We skin to the top of the saddle behind our base camp, where glaciers cascade down the walls and shattered sections of ominous bergschrund hang overhead. Stone towers and sentinels of ice guard the approach to Nordenskjold, and the sea is so far in the distance that our days on the beach seem only memories. With good weather holding through the morning and a lack of wind indicating lenticular clouds on the horizon, it was quickly decided that a push toward the summit was possible. Outdistancing his climbing companions and outrunning the cameras, John Greiber pressed on toward the summit ridge, hoping that the brief calm would last another few hours, long enough for him to summit and return. For the rest of the team, the decision is made to descend. One at a time, the climbers return to the high saddle, even as John continues his struggle with Nordenskjold.
I'm definitely intimidated by the wind here at South George Island after seeing 80-knot winds down in the bay and seeing, every night hearing freight trains of winds going over the ridges above us. It's super intimidating, and that face you could easily get blown off of.
John found the ridgetop to be battered by enormous gusts that threatened to sweep him off the mountain. Only 200 feet from the summit, but with continuing upward no longer an option, he was still faced with the descent, 4,000 feet of 50-degree ice.
It's a giant face. Once you get up there, it's huge. Actually, bringing the board was a good call, just to be able to come down quick, because I knew I could just bust out of there even if I had to do the power slide. And so, kind of took a chance. Paid off.
Recovery is not easy to come by after such a long day, and our tents are the only protection we have. We do our best to settle in for a long and windy night.